Non-duality explained. The self. This one gets so crazy in non-duality discussions. What is the self? Who is the self? There's the big self and the little self. And the second we get into trying to define what the self is, we have removed ourselves so far from the self that we just become completely lost. I mean, it's been a discussion of philosophers for hundreds of years. I think, therefore I am. Well, but who are you? So the self, what is it? It's nothing. It's everything. It's a concept only. It actually exists. It's a word, S-E-L-F in English, self. One of the ways that non-duality likes to describe the self is that there's a big self and there's a little self. Usually, it's saying that the big self is like the awakened person, and the little self is just the little thoughts we have about things. I think it should go around the other way, because we should call the big self, we should call the false self, the illusionary self, we should call that the big self, because it sure thinks it's big. Every kind of description that we have about this self is huge. Words can go on and on and on and on. I mean, I could do like a 5-hour video talking about the self, and I'd get to the end of the 5-hour video and I wouldn't be anywhere close to still describing what it is. So that's big. But there is actually an awake you. And we can give that the name of the self as well. It's just a name. You know, we could name it Bob. But the self, the actually awake self, we should call it that, the small self. We should actually call it the minuscule self. Because it's so normal. It actually doesn't exist. It's so small. It's so insignificant. And yet it is the you watching everything. It's so blended into everything that we can call it nothing. Like a drop, a really good saying is when the drop dissolves in the ocean. Take a drop, you drop it into the ocean. Is the drop still there? I mean, I guess you could divide it down into all the little molecules that were in that drop, but where do they end up going? They're gone. They're going everywhere, right? Is it still there, or has it completely dissolved into the ocean? So there is a you that we could call the awakened self. And this is what we're looking for in non-duality. We're not looking to endlessly define things. We are looking for who we actually are. So don't get off track in non-duality studies and think it's about figuring it out. It's about stopping the constant figuring it out and being who you are, the vast nothingness of yourself that is awake and aware, where you're looking from, who you are.